You might know me from such things as Baseline. And also Phireon. And Phireon has been a dream that has been going on since basically 2010. And the idea is we have a number of problems going on in the world. Many of us are quite aware of them. The world is shifting and changing, and we're wearing masks all of a sudden. We're being told that we can't say certain things or else we'll be canceled or we'll be taken off social media. We're facing unprecedented changes. And in 2010, we had a farm up in North Carolina where we had people coming to live.
I fucking love you, Xavier!
I fucking love you too, bro! And I was trying to figure out how do we get people paid, get them to pay rent without having the state involved in taxes, because here we are living our lives, we go and spend our calories, our passion, our hours, our strivings, and we're being harvested economically, and those toxic taxes are being used for purposes that we would not agree with if we had full comprehension of what the fuck was going on. No doubt. So it's like, okay, well, how do we address this, focus on the future, and know that we have something beautiful to build together? All of us wild and crazy and beautiful human beings have a future and a destiny based on self-determination, on free will, on the spark of the divine that is within us. We are not factory farm humans. This is not our destiny. So I was like, okay, well, how do I put my mind on it? I say, okay, this is how the economic system works. This is how banking works. This is how currency works. How can we redesign that so that we take part in it, we have ownership in it, and then we get to steer Spaceship Earth together? So that's where Phireon was born. The idea of let us harvest our own economic life force. We have Visa and MasterCard, Square, PayPal, and they're taking 3.75% on everything that you do and spend. Whether it's good or bad, they're taking it, and then it's being used towards something that we don't have a choice in. Same with taxes. We can't get away from that at this point. But we can harvest our own economic life force. Go hard, not at this point. Hopefully. So the idea is we get that 3.75%. We keep it in our own pockets as a company, as collective owner members. We become member owners of a banking cooperative.
Yes.
And then that money, those profits that we make, they go into a pool. And then we get to decide together how to spend those profits. Do we want to buy commodities or stocks or gold and silver and back our currency or back the value of our company? Do we want to start companies from people that are in the company, member owners who say, yo, I want to start a garden and I think we're going to make this much based upon, Curtis Stone's spin farming. We'll make $100,000 a year. And he's doing that, like legit, just growing vegetables and selling it to restaurants. Or do we want to start a school? Or do we want to start a business that recycles cups and people can go to Starbucks and instead of having to get a new plastic cup each time, they get to recycle and bring in their cup for rent? Or, there are tons of different ideas that the entire community would have. And they say, this is our business plan, like Kickstarter, this is our idea. And then everybody who's part owner gets to look on the social media app that you're used to, Facebook, Instagram, all of that, and you say, hey, that video looks cool, that guy's got what's going on, that lady's got what's going on, and I believe in them, and I'm gonna say, yes, I'm gonna put some of our profits as a banking collective into that person. And then they grow their business, and they create abundance, and it's based on permaculture. So we take the profits that we are making, the basic spending that we do day to day, we keep it, and we decide how to spend it as a group. Do we want to hire a lawyer and put a class action lawsuit on all the motherfuckers who are destroying the earth? So that's the concept behind this. And we've launched the app now. It's in the Google Play Store and in the Apple Store at this point. So you can go and get it. And you can start using it like you would Instagram or Facebook or any of these other ones, with the goal in mind that we are going to get a blockchain currency that's going to be ours.
Yeah.
We're going to have an investment vehicle that will be ours, and we'll be able to empower other people within the collective to build their communities, govern their communities in a decentralized manner based on consensus and the Phi golden ratio.
Yeah!
God, I love you. Thank you so much. So here we are, the MVP's out in the store. We've got a number of clients coming on board and we're creating their currencies. And within the next 6 to 8 months, we hope to see the wallets in place, your secure ID, and we're going to be able to have a HIPAA-compliant blockchain, where that means like you can store anything up to medical data, which is the most secured shit on the planet, and you wouldn't worry about being hacked because it's not connected to you. Total privacy. So you want to do your business, that's great. They come and subpoena us and we say, here's all the data, good luck figuring it out, because we can't even see it. So we provide protection for the people, we give you an opportunity to govern yourselves, to come in with self-determination, the creativity of the human spirit, to build a world that's worth living in. So that our future generations have something worthwhile to look forward to, instead of the drudgery of a slave society. So thank you so much for being here. I had slides, but fuck the slides. I think I just gave you the right idea, right? So without further ado, hit up the Apple Store, the Google Play Store, Phireon.com is the website. Get the app, start interacting with all these beautiful souls. We've been coordinating this whole event through there and through Telegram, and you know, now it's time. The next year is going to be fucking off the charts. So God bless you, enjoy dinner, which is happening now on the second floor. And then at 8:30, we're gonna have some music by another talented young person. She's 10 years old, DJ Monarch. And then at like 9:30, we're gonna go upstairs, brave the wind and the chill. We're gonna have some dancers and then a flyboarding Jesus who's gonna be like 90 foot up in the air, spitting sparkly fire. So God bless you, thank you so much for coming tonight.